Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NIO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Wednesday, so that is where the red and green line annotations are coming from. And after today's price movement, some updates definitely here need to be made. First update is based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So now in the near term, you have 360 back to being that area of resistance. So if there is any sort of bounce, that first key hurdle that'll need to be cleared is 360. And then after that, you can start turning your attention to back up here in the 370s. But totally pointless right now to be talking about doing battle with these areas up here until the price can first prove itself in the near term and quote unquote prove itself, being defined as getting back up above the 360 mark. Now, the more so kind of pressing need here in the sense of from the bullish perspective is that the price, it's still up above the purple line. Granted, there in the final 30 minutes, the price did actually close slightly below it, but supports, resistances are not exact specific prices. There is a range element associated with it. So I'm still willing to, say that the price is within the range of that purple line. But the last thing you want to see the price do is continue on down like that. Not only just because the 50 period is a very important level from the technical perspective, but just from kind of understanding, the overall grand scheme of things. And I'm not saying this is what's going to be the case, but in the event that, the price just continues to sink down below that purple line, so it continues to sink. If you match that up with where that could potentially put the price, so you look over here, at that point in time, that's literally put the price right back to where it was before the big move that occurred on Wednesday happened. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of true power, true strength, or anything like that. Again, to be fair, right now that hasn't happened, but that's what's kind of threatening of potentially happening if the price pulls back to that area, especially if it breaks down below the 345 area. Then at that point, the price is officially right back to where it started. So that 345, definitely kind of that make or break it type area in terms of whether or not the price is making progress or if the price has now gone back to where it was. So overall, still got to give the bigger picture advantage to the bulls, but things are definitely looking a little bit more shaky after today's price movement. So we'll see how the price closes out the week on Friday. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.